Oh Lord. Tide ho. Oh Lord. Ho tide. Lord. Oh
Tide
my.
hole.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, wig.
Wig.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Nothing too much. It's hard. It's just hard when you're friends with an Android user. It's just so hard
Yeah,
sometimes.
because we're quality and you guys are, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Quality of
lyric
trash.
from a great philosopher,
Quality
girl,
of trash.
a lyric
That's
from a
what you
great
got.
philosopher where they said, because I'm looking like class and you're looking like trash, can't get with a dick. You know what I'm about to say. It's no
No, we
scrubs.
don't.
It's no
We want
scrubs,
you
by
to
the way.
we want you to finish it because y'all can't finish phone calls.
Oh,
I
girl.
constantly
Yes,
dropping
we
them.
absolutely finish
When
them
you
all the
guys gonna
time.
start picking them
I
up?
finish them all the time. I finish them and I start them all the time.
Oh
Thank
Lord,
you.
girl! Just
Girl,
because you got that new phone that know how to flip, don't make you all that. Last time I
oh,
checked, the
oh,
iPhone 13 is coming into town, and when
oh,
we launch,
start coming out next
we
week, and then
launch.
the next week after, you're going to have iPhone 14, and then after that, it's going to be 15. It's just like,
You never know. We might skip a number. We do that
uh,
sometimes. How
uh,
great our phones are. We never actually had the iPhone 9. We had 8, and then we're like, you know what? In the same year, we just say, we're gonna do 10 this year too. We just
oh,
went up.
uh-huh,
That's what we do. That's what we do. Because
uh-huh.
we're those girls. I know you don't understand about
So
that.
what was the difference between 8 and 10? What was the major difference?
Girl, I don't want your brain to hurt with all that thinking of that knowledge I'm gonna
Okay,
put
so
down.
nothing. All
Go
right, thank
pass
you
it on.
guys.
That's just
So
what it
nothing,
is.
thank you.
She don't have
You
that
answered my
importance
question.
at that
So nothing.
payphone
You
that
answered
she's
my question.
using.
So nothing. You answered my question. Anyways, you guys,
Mm.
I, the host of the show, and then this is the sidekick. I am, oh Lord.
And as a sidekick, allegedly, I would definitely be Robin because Robin was the leader of Teen Titans and also became Nightwing with a big booty. Okay, I am
Uh-huh.
Tag Ho. And this is the
He also
Tio
got beat up by the
show.
Joker. He also got beat up by the Joker, but you know,
Oh, girl, I wanted to sleep with Jared Little. Let's be very clear.
it's not the Jared
Wanted
Leto
to,
Joker.
wanted
But
to
okay.
be get wanted to get beat. Wanted to get beat by Jared Little. Let's be very
We
clear
know
about
this. We know this.
that.
She's trying it. Anyways, you
I
guys,
don't try, honey. I do. I don't
we're
know.
the
I
TO
do.
show,
It's
by the way.
done. The
Let
done
the quality
deal.
girls tell you how it is. We're the TO show.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Girl.
This is the TO show. We're
Okay.
trying something different. Again, this is our second time trying
Mm-hmm.
something different. We just want to see if we like Anchor. Um, well, I don't want to say the name. Well, it's too late. I already said it. Anyways, we're just going to see if we like this recording this way. And then we're going to try to record the way we normally do afterwards, another day, and see, like which one we're more comfortable with and which one we want to keep going with, basically.
Absolutely.
So, do you want to tell them what we're doing today? Because we're doing something, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, if you guys have listened to our introduction that we have put out, we was talking. I talked about that we love music. Well, I love music, and of course, Oh Lord as well. So we want to do a little music. Now we did got. I didn't read the message very clear what Oh Lord sent me. It was supposed to be mostly about music on soundtracks, so I missed
Hmm.
that part completely. But I had picked a couple of songs, and I call some of them are hidden songs. I got one soundtrack, and I got three like hidden songs on the album that I
You see
actually
how
really
this girl
enjoyed.
did? Did y'all hear that?
And yeah, see that that's the cancer to me. Sometimes we all over the place, but the heart is always there. So that's to be known.
Well,
Hmm.
well, you know what? She didn't get the assignment right, but we'll see if her taste is good. I'm definitely judging it. I'm gonna judge it the way Law Roach judges the girls on Legendary. Be ready.
She keeps forgetting that she's from Houston and I'm from the city that we cut people. So I'm not
Girl,
scared at all. So
how
do
you
you
gonna cut
want
me
to?
when you can't see me?
Okay. Well, would you
But
like to introduce your song, honey?
yes, I sure would. Anyways, as I was saying, the host of the show, the hostess with the hostess, the girl. So the first song, really the main reason that I did this, I had kind of like fell upon this Powerpuff Girls pop album. And I was like, oh, this is cute. I like this. So the first song that I set up was from that. It is from a group. I don't know if y'all know who this group is. They're new. Well, not new. They're hot.
um,
You know,
you was
they
trying.
got- they gave us
You was trying with
wait,
that.
how many songs? How many songs did they give us? Two? Two, like you know
They
what I mean, like
gave
hits.
us
Yeah.
three. They had three or four. I'm thinking three or four. I can't
I know
remember.
Do It To It, Unappreciated.
Unappreciated Killer, and they did a song called Chevy, and I think that was a little bit popping or whatever because I think that was with Rashida, if I'm not mistaken. She was featured
Oh,
on it, but I don't think they came
that's
out with
why
a
I didn't
music
go
video
nowhere.
for it.
Go nowhere.
Okay, well, actually, these girls, the two twins, they're gonna be on this reality show that is host to not a
I
reality show. It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a
No, it's a reality show.
sitcom. It's a
It's a
reality
reality.
show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is, and it's gonna be girl. Well, all I know, I think it's gonna be on
That
BET. It's
I
gonna,
am ready to see. Send it to me. I'm ready.
yes, for us
Watch.
'90s kids, we definitely are gonna be excited for this.
This
Like I
is
said,
like
we really want these girls to go far or whatever kids because I think just at one point, girl groups wasn't really going super far.
girl groups
They
everywhere. Like you could not escape a girl group. We
they
grew
were
up.
everywhere, but a lot of them didn't last very long. Not a lot of them
I
did.
think
Well, some of them did. Some of them did, but
some of them.
I know small little favorite ones. They really didn't, and I really want them to last
I
long.
think Destiny's Child and TLC were probably the longest lasting ones. Well, yeah.
We started for the early 2000s and the late 90s. So let's be very
Yeah,
clear what we're
we
saying
can say
because
the
they had a lot of girls
you
groups in the
know,
90s that did a
of
strong
the
impact.
80s and beyond. We can't give you the girl groups of the 80s and beyond. We don't know that era like that. But 90s, early 2000s, we know them. You know,
We're
that's
talking
we
about
grew up.
I'm saying about the late 90s because we do know a lot of groups in the 90s. Let's be very clear. We know In Vogue, SWV, Escape, 702. So, but
Yeah.
702 is kind of like late 90s too.
I'm
Total
saying
was like in the 90s.
last. A lot of them didn't really last. Whether it be like ego or mostly ego. It's mostly ego. Most of the time it's that. It don't usually be like creative differences or anything. It's just ego usually gets in the way of the girl groups. But which is kind of what got in the way of this girl group anyways, too. Um yeah, so I just got into this because I just fell upon this Powerpuff Girls album that came out in the early 2000s. Um and I was like, "Oh, I like this. This is cute. We're going to do the podcast." So, this is my song. All right. Ready?
Yes,
All right. Hey guys, we're back.
we are back.
So, this was my first pick, and this essentially inspired the whole setup of the situation. How'd you feel about it?
I really wish I was able to get into it when it first came out. I never saw this. This is like my first time seeing it, and I don't know. I think this was probably before they did the song Do It To It" because they look a little bit younger.
This was like
Just a little bit.
2001. This was in
Yeah,
2000.
yeah. So Yeah, so they okay. Because Do It came out in 2006. Well, I mean, I wish I was around that time, whatever, because I have brought it up before on the other podcast that we had lost cable around the early 2000, like the 2001. I think we had lost cable for a long time. So this song must have came out around that time when we didn't have cable because we was watching Cartoon Network like clockwork. So I'm surprised that I never saw it. So yes,
I also don't really remember it. I think it like when I heard it, I was like, wait, why does it sound familiar? First heard it and I was like, I think I've heard this before. But
hmm
yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Just wanted to
no,
point that
no,
out.
no, girl, we need some facts up in here now. So with that being said, it probably would have been a thing because I was definitely into girl groups and definitely black girl groups too as well because we don't. I'm gonna
And we
get a lot
also
of
loved
recognition.
we really loved Cherish when they first came out.
We wanted
We as
them
a
to win.
community we really did, and it just sucks that they didn't.
The album was cute. I don't think it was something that was great. It's very clear. It was cute because actually I bought the album. I purchased the album.
Oh, I didn't.
And I was
I didn't go
expecting
further
so
than
much more
the
for the
track.
album. I was expecting so much more for the album, especially with the song Do It To It" gave. But once I found out, look, I have a thing against Jazzy Faye because if you would listen to his music, it mostly have the same kind of beats. They do. And a lot of producers do. Timberland and Swiss Beats, like you can listen to their music, you'll know it's them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like a little copy, a little bit. All producers do it a little bit, So
Right.
and DJs because I believe he's a DJ and of course a producer as well. So when I found that he was producing the album, that's when I was like, I don't think this is going to be good. So off the rip, and I was like 16 at that time, so I was like, I kind of think this is not going to be good. So when I heard the album, I was like, I was expecting this not to be good, or whatever case.
Right.
It goes the same thing for Bad Boy. Like when I knew P Diddy was going to be behind.
Yeah. Agreed.
What album was it?
It's
When P Diddy was mostly behind Cassie album. And actually, Cassie album was pretty good, but sometimes it's really cringing because Diddy's corny. Let's be very clear.
yeah. I
And
only enjoyed Dirty Money Diddy. And that was just because I really enjoyed where they were going with that. It was a very interesting sound. It was fun. It was unique. And I really enjoyed it. Also, I loved that we got to meet Kalina and we got to see Dawn doing things. I was happy about that.
mhm.
I agree. I'm not really a big Diddy fan. I'm not really a fan of that, of him like that.
Yeah.
Also,
So
I do have a correction. The Powerpuff Girls album came out 2003, but you are right that the first song for Cherish came out like 2005, 2007,
it was
that kind of
six,
area.
2006.
It was
I
2006.
remember. It was 2006. It came. I remember it came out around that time because I came out here in 2005. So I mean, I was out here for a good year before that song actually came out. So yeah, it was 2006. Yes, I remember
Okay.
it.
Well, there you go. Yeah, it
Yes,
was
I remember
2006.
because I was
Yeah.
going to this high school around this. I remember, like I said, I was going. Yeah, I remember that. I was going to this high school that was like a charter school, something like that.
Mhm.
So, but we definitely want them to win. They came out with a second album. I unfortunately didn't get that. Wasn't really planning on it. I was like, of course,
Right. And
but
then all the controversy happened, and it was like, you know,
yeah. Okay, so I guess it's my turn. Is there anything else you want to add?
well, yeah, like I said, I just that was I got into them because of Do It To It, and we wanted them to win. We all did. Um, I liked it. I like the song. I think it's cute. I do agree that I feel like I would have loved it more if I had heard it when it came out, because I feel like it's one of those songs that it's perfect for its time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's
Mm-hmm.
great now, but it would have been so much better if I had heard it then when it had first came out. But
Absolutely.
yeah, that's it. All right, your turn whenever you're ready.
Hmm. I just want to piggyback on it. You guys, sometimes with certain music, with oh Lord is saying, with different like you probably have to hear it at the time that it came out, and it's not really always shade with that instance. It's just certain things and certain like it probably just was good for this time because there are a lot of songs that was. A lot of songs that was shaming people who was doing hoish things, if you know what I mean. It's a free
Oh
spirit.
yeah.
I would say hoish thing, free
Let's
spirit.
say
And
this.
now, huh?
Let's say this. If you didn't get into City High when it first came out, you wouldn't really enjoy it now.
Okay. No, you wouldn't at all.
You
So,
wouldn't.
so let's be very clear about that. And then they got songs that are just timeless. Like it don't matter when time you got into the song. Let's be very clear. You just
Right.
like it, it's timeless. Like you didn't even have to be born. They got some songs that you be like, girl, this was an album, this is a record, this is
Oh, the
a
girls is
song.
doing it's just like when I got into Donna Summers, I love Donna Summers. Oh my God, I love
Absolutely,
Donna Summers. Timeless,
absolutely,
classic,
timeless music.
iconic.
She was
That
the
girl.
queen of disco. You can't,
She
you
really
can't.
is. She's actually like the queen of electronica, like that whole area of like introducing electronic sounds. You know how like we do that now with we do that now. And she was the
Yeah.
queen of starting that. Like she's when you listen to that song, I Feel Love, that was, house, not house, it's electronic. It was just fun, just vibe. Exactly.
Oh, it was that song. It's just that girl. It's that girl. And I think the point is she was an artist that she had the love for the music. And I think I love that people who are just in because they got people that don't get it. They're all in. We in it for the money. Let's be very clear. I think you should
Yeah.
get money for your work, but you just want a person that it's for the money, but you want a person that loves music, like understand it and know
Yes,
what kind
like
of
both
directions they
at the
want to
same
go.
time.
Like they
That's
giving
why
you
it's like
something.
people get into Beyonce so heavily because she has a love for the music.
Hmm. A love for music and perfection. She don't play games when it comes to her music,
Oh,
and
she don't.
it's her
Absolutely
sound,
not.
And I think she gives music something that is missing. You know what I'm saying? And I think if we had a lot of artists like that, I mean, music would be everything because it still is everything, but it's just like people just making records just to make them. They're not making stuff. They make stuff that clicks on, but give me something that's gonna be. It's kind of person. Don't give me an appetizer. Give me a meal. Because there are a lot of these artists that coming out with songs that's just like, oh, it's just a quick appetizer. It's like then it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Versus something that just lasts a year. I mean, I've had records that I used to listen. But yeah, I listened to songs that for a whole year straight. That's how good it was. Like Rihanna, "Where Have You Been?" When I tell you, this is my song. I had listened to that song
Yeah.
for a whole year straight. Oh,
Thing of like a lot, like you said, a lot of these artists, it feels like there's not a love for the sound, for the music. It's a what's hot, what's popular right now.
hmm,
People are doing. That's why I actually
yeah,
thoroughly enjoy Megan because I feel like Megan has a love for what she does.
yeah,
And it's not about I'm creating something that other people are doing. I'm creating what I like.
yeah.
And I respect artists that do that. Like you don't have to give me what everybody else is giving me. You don't have to give me what's hot and popular. You just give me what you enjoy. Even if it's
Yeah,
not well loved by everybody, if I can
absolutely.
tell that you're doing something that you enjoy and it sounds great, I'm here
Here I
for it.
come.
Mhm. Right.
I'm
But
good.
you ready to introduce your song?
So it's my turn now. I know Lourdes is upset about this person or whatever, because we're still doing a formal investigation on him still.
Right.
But this was definitely from the 2000. I think it was '05. I think it was '05 or '06 that this song came out, and it's one of my favorites. Right, at the moment because it just came in my mind one day, and I was like, let me listen to the song. It's by Trey Songz with his fine ass. Woo. And I haven't listened to the album, so don't think I'm going that far in, because you know I did. But the song is "Gotta Go," and I love the song. I didn't like
Because
it at first. I
he's
was
been
like,
humming it. He's been singing it almost this entire week. Almost the
yes,
week
I have.
he's been singing it. Yes.
Yeah, because the funny thing is, like when I first heard the song, it was very clickish. But we'll go over it after we listen to it. Okay, you guys, we'll be right back. Oh, Lord, we are back. I have had an orgasm.
Okay.
I am just living my best life. You know, let me tell you something about a man, a black man. Let me tell you something. Now he is heterosexual. I'm just saying, just the
Your favorite
body.
person was in the video too.
Huh?
Your favorite person was in the video too.
I know that was your favorite person.
Um,
And back to what I was saying. Just a fine man. That man is so fine. Trey Songz is so fine. He is a fine man. I'm telling you, if he was I couldn't work with him. I'm like, you gotta stop talking to me. Cause Lord have mercy, I'll be doing your work for you, dude. But he's so fine. He's so fine. His eyes are so beautiful. He's just that man. He's a man. So it's just great to see it. The song is amazing. So it's just not about how good he looks, but it helps. It helps with the video. It helps with the video. But I do love the song. I just love it. I just love it. I just love it. I just really love this song. I don't know. At first, I did not like this song. I hated this song when it first came out. I was like, oh, won't he shut the fuck up? Back in the day, you guys, especially in early 2000, late 90s, early 2000s, and a little bit close to the end of the the early 10s, we used to watch music videos for hours. Let's be very clear. They used to have like MTV, BET. They had the box, VH1. Then came out with a new channel called Fuse, and yeah, they used to just show videos for hours. And I remember he used to always come on. This song used to be on, and it was so annoying. And then I was like, eventually, I was singing it. You know how you hate a song at first, and then you start singing it when you haven't heard it, but you're not by the radio. You like doing something, and you just start singing it. Like, why am I singing this song? I hate this song. And then turn to find out, girl, you're in love with the song. So it's really, really good. So what do you think? I'm so sorry. He's so fine. Your truth, girl.
um, it was cute. It was cute. It's not really something I was into. I feel like you said with the other song, it's probably something I would have been into if I had listened to him back then, but he's just not my favorite artist, I guess, of that
Why you gotta
era.
say he gotta be your favorite? No one saying he gotta be
He
your
just,
favorite to like a
I'm just,
song.
can I say what I'm saying?
Okay,
Girl,
girl,
we don't need
whatever.
to go for this heterosexual man. Do better.
Let me
Love
tell you
you.
something. Let me tell you
Bring you
something. Let me tell you something.
shackles
Let me tell you something. Don't go there. You won't win. Give
from
up.
the shackles.
Give up.
I want my people to be free. No, but it was cute. I don't care for it like that, so there's that. But it's cute.
Anything else you want to add, we
Not really, no.
okay. Let's get to your song, girl.
Oh, wig. I mean, you did most of the what you wanted to talk about with that one, so gotta balance it out.
Let's balance it
But
out.
anyways, girl. Since I actually did the assignment, my next song is a song that was on Proud Family. Um, honestly, I just picked this because it was on Proud Family, and I was like, I got to diversify my list. I don't want to just be doing Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. So I got to do something that's not, not just
Mm,
that. So
she picked
I
the
picked this.
heterosexual man too, by the way.
Okay, girl. But I'm not fighting you for him. There's that.
I wasn't trying to have him, girl.
You was ready to fight over Trey Songs, and I wasn't even saying anything positive. I'm just saying.
Girl,
Free yourself,
let's get
girl.
to this person so we can move on.
Take the
But
shackles off your feet so you can dance.
girl, I know so I can fight. Not for the dance, baby. To fight, girl. You can
Oh,
talk
it's
to
also
that.
called Little. It's Little Romeo. It's called what was it? Throw it, throw him up, throw him
Mm-hmm.
up. It's by Little Romeo. I only picked this because it was on Proud Family, and I love Proud Family. That's one of my
Oh,
favorites.
girl, all these excuses are just too much. Let's get to the
Okay,
song.
girl. But guess what? Let me. I'm gonna check you when this song is starting. All right, you guys. Whenever you're ready, girl. I'm ready. We'll be back.
Okay,
Hey guys, we're back.
we are back.
We just listened to Romeo. He did a song for Proud Family. This is when he was a kid, so I'm not gonna judge it too harshly, but hey, it's a product of its time. You know, we was listening to back then. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was cute. I would put it on the same level as that other trash that you had me listen to earlier.
Oh, girl, don't cover you up.
I didn't. I didn't say I'm. See, this is the difference between me and you. I
Girl,
was
don't
trying to
try to
fight.
ring me. Do not
I
try to
was just
ring
trying to
that.
fight
Do
you.
not
I
try
wasn't
to
trying
ring
to fight
me
you.
up
I
because
wasn't
you
trying
ain't
to
gonna
fight
get a
you
receipt.
at all. I wasn't
Do
trying to
not
fight you
try
at
to ring me
all.
up because you ain't gonna get a receipt, boo.
I
Don't
wasn't trying
do
to
it.
fight you over the song.
You can't
That's the
afford
difference.
this. Move on. Don't you
Fight you
ring
over
me
the
up.
song. You're the one trying to fight over Trey songs, girl. Do
Girl, let
better.
me tell you something. Just go along with your review on the song, girl. Thank you.
I just want to say, get the shackles off your feet. So
Girl, is that that's what you're saying about the song or what, girl?
that's what I'm
Continue
saying
with
about
your
you.
review. I'm
I'm
not
saying
saying
about
nothing.
you.
Continue with
Let's
your
not
review, girl.
let's not be confused. I'm talking about you. That's what I want to say.
Girl, continue with your review.
I said what I had to say. It was cute. It's a cute little Bob Diddy, from the early 2000s. You know, if you like Proud Family, you probably like the song. I don't got nothing else to say, girl. I don't know what you want me to do. What you want? What more do you want?
Well, I would say it was definitely a song, definitely for the times that we were in. I never had an issue with Romeo. I never really been a strong fan of his music like that. But
Honestly, it really is. If you think about it.
I really wasn't. But I really wanted to get into his show for a minute or whatever case may be. I really did because the show looked cute or whatever case may be. So that was a thing.
I did
Uh,
actually watch that show. I loved it. Um, I just didn't love it, love it. I remember he had his sister, she had a show too,
she
but I
did.
think she just left it. Yeah, she had a show too. But she left. I think she was like, I just want to do something more my speed, which is music. She really wanted to do music. She wasn't trying to do that.
Oh, well, I guess. But it
Yeah,
was good that they
girl.
did give him. That was good that they gave him the show though. But the song was pretty good for, I guess, good for his time. Because like I said, growing up in that time, you can listen to a song like, okay, this pop was good for that time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
let's be
And
very
at that
clear about.
time, it was cute. I feel like at that time, this would have been really cute. I didn't particularly love it then. I don't really love it now.
Well, why you
Um,
picked it? Wait,
I
we
told
supposed
you,
to pick.
did you not just hear me say earlier? I picked it because Proud Family. That's it. I
Well,
said
did
it
you like it
twice.
or you didn't know? I thought you said you
I said
picked
it
the song
twice.
because it was on Proud Family that you liked it.
I thought it was okay. I think it's it kind of reminds me of that conversation when they was gonna do the verses of Bow Wow versus Romeo, and I could only produce two songs, this one and that Black Cinderella song. And yeah, his discography doing it. It's not doing what Bow Wow's is doing. So
Oh God, good luck with them. Um, but they have some parts that stood out. He said he got to make ABCs, or his mom gonna take his car keys, and that his friends is outside waiting on them hollering Romeo. I
oh,
had
okay.
to put that in. That's
Well, I
that's the
mean,
thing that made me.
it's a good thing that you were listening. I'm proud of you for that. I wasn't really doing all that listening. I was like, this is so this time period. Okay, gotcha.
You still gotta listen to the song. You gotta listen to my songs too as well. I mean, what the hell? I listened to yours. Okay, well let's just move on. It was cute.
Mm-hmm.
No Romeo,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the Queen Bee. I did have to pick her for this one. This is one of my favorite songs on this record. I mean, on this album. Let's be very clear. It's
Yeah.
called
I
"Be
mean,
With You."
listen, she didn't meet the assignment, but this one, I'll let it pass with this one. I won't
Very
judge this
songs.
one harsh.
You won't. You won't.
I said
Don't want the
no.
Beehives to get your girl because I called them. But this was actually one of the
Wow.
well,
Trade
I'll
me
talk
in?
more.
You would trade
Well,
me in?
huh?
You would turn me in to the Beehive?
Yeah, because I'm one of them. I'm an out bee.
Wow,
I'm not in the hive, but I'm
wow.
swarming. I'm an out bee, but I'm swarming around the witch because I'm with the Rihanna navies. Let's just say the beehive is on the boat, okay? But it's its own thing. The beehive is its own thing, so we don't want to say that Rihanna absorbed Beyonce. No, we just saying the beehive is next to the boat on shore, okay? Let's be very
Wow.
clear.
Wow, Nene. Wow.
So I'm just saying, I really love this song. This is one of the top songs on this
I
album.
know exactly what song you're talking about. I've already heard this a couple of times, to be honest with you. It's a great song. So it's called, by the way.
I brought that up, and it's off the album "Dangerously in Love" too.
Quality.
Um, well, I don't know because okay. It's "Dangerously in Love," and that's the album, but on the record it says, well, she got a title of that song on the record because she got part two because Destiny's Child actually did that song on their album Survivor. So, which I was like,
Oh,
oh, I was
all right.
kind of saying, like, I was like, Beyonce, you was a little bit tired for doing that. But it is a good song, but I was like, you still tired for that one. But it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. It matches everything. So let's get into it. So we'll be back.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're back, you guys.
Hey, guys.
We are back.
We're back.
Oh
What's
my
going on?
lord. We're back. Definitely, this album was everything to me, you guys. It was everything to
Same,
me.
actually.
This record that she, just track. Come on, it's so iconic. I remember when I first got the Beyonce album or whatever. I did not like it at first. I did not like that album. And I think the point at that time it came out when I like 2013. Girl, 2003, oh 03. And
Oh,
yeah. And at the time I didn't really get it all the way or whatever case. I was 13 at the time, and then it took me a while once I got a little older, and then that's when I got into all the whole record, and I was like, oh, this is actually a beautiful record. That this album a great body of work, and this was one of my top songs that I fell in love with. It's just just smooth. It's just that laid back,
it's
it's just very
beautiful.
laid back. Yeah.
It's
It's
beautiful.
it's very precise. She did the vocals is at 100%, honey, at 100%, and just her flavor. I think this is the chronicles of her solo career, and
Right.
I feel like she set the tone with this record. And B Day, oh B Day was so good.
B Day
That
was
was
amazing.
B Day.
Fantastic. I love B Day. I
That
love B Day.
it was a record, definitely a record, or whatever the case may be. So
Yeah.
we enjoyed it. So
Um,
what's your feelings about it? Talk to me.
I
Talk
love
to
the
me.
song too, by the way. Fun fact for me, I heard it in the chopped and screwed version first.
Yes.
So I loved it, chopped and screwed, and it was like, oh, hearing it just as is, because I don't know if I ever actually heard this song up until today, like in full. Let me say that in full.
In full, you haven't heard.
Oh,
I'm
I
surprised.
haven't, outside of being chopped and screwed.
Girl,
So
that's
like
just so.
listening to it, I'm like, oh, this is a treat for the ears. Oh, this is that. Okay.
So,
So I
but
love
how
it.
does Chop the Screws version sound?
That's where they make the voice deeper, like deep, deep. And then they have a part where it repeats, so they'll be like, I'd rather be with you because you boss so hard and scream, scream, mine. It's like that.
Oh, Lord.
They repeat the two word, repeat that certain words, but it's like really, really deep. Like the voice is really, really deep, basically. That's chopped and
Mm.
screwed. That's, it's a real South thing. You wouldn't know nothing about that.
Ugh. Okay, if that's what you want to run with it. Okay, girl.
I
You do
do.
your.
I do. And I'm not jogging, I'm not sprinting. I am full on running. Catch that. Anyways, girl. So yeah, I love it. It's cute. I think this was not cute, not just cute. It's a treat. It's really a treat for the ears. If you like listening to it, the way you can hear her like harmonizing and putting things together, and it just you can see that this is a person who loves the artistry of music.
Yeah.
That's what I get from this.
Hmm. Definitely
So
control. Definitely control the
yes,
voice and stuff like that. And and like I say, not every song need to be over the top. Christina Aguilera, hello.
hmm.
I'm
Well,
sorry
no,
we be
listen,
dragging her. We have
she
dragged
would
her
do
a
it
couple of.
like when she does the when she records it, it's great. It's just that live is where it gets her every time
Mhm. It
because
really,
she was
really does.
5 different notes right here. Let me let me do all that. It's just like, girl, can I hear it how you recorded it in the studio?
But she can sing. Let's be very clear. Somebody just don't sound
Oh,
great.
she can.
She
I
can
just want to
sing.
hear it how you recorded it,
She
and
has some
I
great
just
live
want
performances.
to hear it in the studio.
But no, she has a lot of great performances that she did live, that she
Hmm.
did good,
Hmm.
and she got a lot that
I
she
just
did bad in. So let's
recorded it
be
in the
very
studio.
clear. She's one of
That's
those
all I'm
artists.
asking.
It's a 50-50
I
situation.
just want
She
to
got
hear
the
it how you
biggest
recorded
fan.
it in the studio. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, well, I'm just girl. Can I finish? I said she does
Yeah.
have some good performance where she does sound like the studio. I'm not gonna psych her out like that, but she has a lot as well, equally that it wasn't just like the studio or whatever the case may be. So she does
Hmm.
have good points. You have good points in that, but it's a 50-50 situation with Christina Aguilera. And we love her. We stand her. We love Christina Aguilera or whatever the case may be.
Reflections. You can't take. What more do you want? She gave us reflections.
That was a ballad. That was a ballad.
Amazing, fantastic.
That's
She
what we
gave us
call it's a ballad. Yeah, she was showing
yes.
vocals. She was showing. When we heard that
She's
song,
showing out
we were praying for her lungs because we know it had to take a lot because
a
that
lot.
it was a lot of lung power.
It was,
So
but it was worth it. It was great,
it was worth
fantastic,
it. Definitely, definitely,
marvelous. We
definitely,
love it.
definitely. She
We love that.
sang that song. Not so she
We're here for
sang.
that from her. She did it.
Mm, absolutely. All right, so let's get into the next song.
This one I picked because I don't know. I just was like, what's an album? What's a cartoon movie that had a really fantastic album? Shark Tale. I know that a lot of people talk about that actually. That the album was fantastic. The movie was decent or
It was
fun.
good.
Yeah,
It was
but
good.
a
I
lot of people
enjoyed
say
it.
the album was much better than the movie, from what I've heard. But I actually like the movie. Both were actually fun.
This was
So
that time when Pixar's and DreamWorks was definitely going back. What Pixar and Disney did the same thing, but
wig.
I had to be petty.
Is that D Hawkins?
Yes,
Girl, get out of my face.
I had to be petty. I said, let me go put this up. I think this is just gonna be great. Oh Lord, I can't.
Anyway, you ready to get started?
Yes. Alrighty. So we're back, you guys. So
Yes.
let's talk about your song. You got another song.
Yes. My song that I picked this time was from, I think I mentioned this before, Shark Tales. You know, it was one of those movies that we all enjoyed, we all loved. I picked this song at random. There was a lot of other songs from that album, that soundtrack that was really great.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Christina Aguilera when she did Car Wash? That was fun. We loved that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Snoop Dogg when he did the Three Little Birds, that whole Bob Marley ish kind of song. I think that was Snoop Dogg a part of that. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it was like a really fun album. I think we had a lot of fun with that soundtrack. I mean, listening to it as you know, people who watched the movie, and the
Yeah,
movie was
yeah.
fun too.
They had Mary J. and it had Indy
Oh
Ari
yes,
or
Mary J.
whatever
did.
case may
What
be.
did Mary J. do? What was the song? I'm trying to remember off the top of
Mary J.
my head.
To be real. Mm. Oh, this was an actually cute little movie and a cute little soundtrack as well too.
I feel like that was what was great. It's like the soundtrack matched the movie and being
It
far
really was
away.
good. Because we did brought up the point, like I said, what DreamWorks and Disney was doing with each other, because it was like they was, doing kind of like similar movies. Like we remember A Bug's Life and Ants when that came out.
Hmm.
So I think this was like kind of one of their second ones, or whatever case may be, where the Shark Tale came out around Finding Nemo, which Finding Nemo, I don't know, I like both of them equally, but Finding Nemo was kind of a rich story, let's just say, in a sense. Girl,
Right. No, go for it. You're right.
it really was, but I still love Shark's Tales too. I think Finding Nemo was a little bit more deeper than Shark Tales. Let's be very clear. And
True.
like I said, I love Pixar. Pixar does great things
They
when
do
they
fun
reach to the
storytelling.
world. They really
Oh, I
really
just
do.
remembered that Justin Timberlake was on here. Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
Yes, we do have it
Because
for the
they
new
had
people that are out
Avon.
here. We do have an
They
issue
had
with Justin
Avon.
Timberlake.
They Avant and India are right.
Had Sean Paul,
Yeah,
JoJo,
Sean Paul was the one
Ludacris.
that did the Three Little Birds. I don't think it was Snoop Dogg. I think I just said Snoop Dogg because it was first name that came to mind, but it wasn't him. I don't think. I think he was in something else, wasn't he?
I don't know. I haven't listened to the full soundtrack, but I
Yeah.
watched the movie so
Ooh,
many
they even
times. I
had
heard a lot of songs.
PCD. They had PCD, the Pussycat Dolls, with that song. I love that song, by the way. We went as far as we felt like going. I love that song. I actually was a Pussycat Dolls fan a little bit. I was not a stan. I wouldn't go that hard, but I was a fan. They had
I
good
was,
music.
I was a standby. I was a standby girl, because it's like I did purchase the album, you guys, by the way.
Oh yeah,
And the
they had
funny
great
thing is,
albums.
I want to really be clear about this because I want to get this across. I only purchased it, you guys, because at that time, I when I moved to Houston or whatever case may be, I really couldn't get to a lot of stores unless I caught the bus. So this is really bad. So at some point, I had to settle going to like I had to go to Walgreens because I was in a part of Houston where they don't really have like a lot of business around. Like you have to
Hmm.
really drive. Like now where I stay now, it's like girl, I can just walk up the street and get in. But I was staying on the side of part of the time in Houston that you have to drive. So I had to go to Walgreens and get the album. Well, actually, I saw the album. And I was like, oh, I really ain't into them, but they do got a couple of cute songs. So let me just get it, or whatever the case may be. So I bought it from Walgreens. That's the only reason why I would have got that. I got that album, because if not, I would have got something else. But it was like, okay, I wanted to listen to some new music, and I was a music head at that time, and that's the reason why I got the album. But the album was cute. It was cute. The
It
Pussycat
really
Dolls, or
was.
whatever the case may be.
That's what I'm saying. I think they have a lot of great work. They do a lot of great things. Like they're great.
Mhm.
I just didn't like essentially like what we me and him had a private discussion about this other show that we watching, and we was like, I don't like the practices behind the scenes on chasing series right now. I don't like the where things are behind the scenes, and that was the same part with the Pussycat Dolls. I don't like where things was going behind the scenes. Great music,
Absolutely. Well,
fantastic
it,
music.
it really didn't it didn't really felt like a group, because we really didn't really get to know, like, I think because we really didn't get to know the other girls like that unless we had to go in and do our research. But for
Mhm.
as just seeing them from afar, whatever, because I'm not a diehard fan. Now, I know some people who are diehard fans really follow them and really get into them, but I think for people that are stand by, like, you listen to the music, only person you really knew was Nicole, and like I said, what's the Camilla? That's her name, Camilla.
Camille,
Uh,
Carmen, the
the what? The black
redhead,
girl. The black girl.
the black girl is Melody.
Melody. Yeah, that's her.
I
So
knew
that's the only
Carmi
ones we
because
really.
I only knew Carmi because she was the redhead, and I remember she had left, and it was a big ordeal. So I know her because of that, and I know the actually I want to say the white girl that used to do the splits in the stand where she would stand up and do the splits, and that's the only
Mm,
reason I knew her because she was the white girl that stood up and did splits. Only
and
reason
it
I knew
was
her
so
name.
good. And it was so good. As a gay,
Right.
you want to know how to do that. You want your man to get all kind of access. I'm talking about you can just be in the damn dressing room and just put the leg up, girl. Oh, let me stop. That is the thing that
Thank
I
you.
like to do. Okay, you ready, guys? Let's get to it. Let's get to the song, girl. We all bored talking about sex now. That's how our show goes. You never
That
know
was
where we're gonna
you.
go
You
with
brought
it.
that up. I didn't start that.
Let me send the text messages.
We.
Let me show
All right, you
you.
ready?
Yes, let's go. Okay, you ready?
Uh huh.
Alrighty. We'll be back, you guys.
We'll be back. Hey guys, we're back.
Mm, we are.
Okay. I just played for him JoJo's song Secret Love.
I was trying to find out what the
Um,
song was by because I was like, who's singing the song?
I'm
But
surprised you didn't know the voice. You didn't recognize the voice.
I didn't know. I recognized the voice. I just said, like, listening to it. And I was like, oh, that's JoJo.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, who sings this song? I was about to ask before we even started the song, because I'm like, only thing they have on here is Secret Love. So I was like, okay. I was like, once I heard the voice, I was like, oh, that's JoJo.
Wig. Yeah, you know her voice. Her voice is recognizable. They're just like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you watched the show, but you know the show Masked Singer?
Uh huh.
Why Adrienne Bailon from the Cheetah Girls and 3LW was on there, and she started saying, it's like, oh, that's Adrienne. It's like certain people, it you know their voices. Certain people
Oh,
have that
Adrian
kind of
was
voice.
on there?
Yeah.
Girl.
Wait, do you
That was.
watch this show?
I don't watch it that much. No, I don't watch it. I only seen it because who I was watching that with? I think I was watching that with AJ. He was watching that shit, and I was just going along with it.
Wig. Well,
RJ.
yeah. No, it's okay, girl.
It
Wig.
still ain't his real name anyway.
Right. Wig. But how did you feel about the song? What'd you think?
I love it. I had put it on the playlist.
Yeah,
I
I love it
love
too.
I love a nice little, cute little. It's a ballad, but it's like a little dance ballad or whatever the case may
Well,
be,
you
like a
know, a
little.
lot of if you think about it, this is you can tell from the sound it's a Spanish guitar going situation, and that always is good. Whenever somebody puts that in their song, you typically it's a good song. It's going to be a good song. Just on that.
Especially when they be playing with it, you know, especially in the beginning of the song too. When they do that, and you like, oh, now why you gonna do all that? You
Right?
just want me to act a fool. Nah, come on, Lord. I just had breakfast. Shit. Don't do it. Lord have mercy. We love we got some good music, girl. We got some real good music. Let me tell you something. The minority people, we got some good sound, some good music. We got the flavor, we got the sauce. We just got everything.
You know?
Where the shit?
And that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Point blank.
And I do
Period.
one of the things I want to say I love about her, I love about JoJo is that she never feels like she's trying to do too much. She never does
Yeah,
too much.
she just does that. She just sings. She's a singer. Let her go sing. That's what you want to do. Just sing. Because that's one thing I get it from her, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoy her. So I know she's that girl. All right, girl, we about this video going. This is gonna be a long podcast. It's supposed to be real short. We're supposed to be making it this
Well,
long.
it'll be short, trust me. I'll fix it up.
All right, you guys. Well, let's get into the next song. This is Quinn, or whatever case may be, and it's Fairy Love, if you know what I mean. And it's a really this is off her second album, and I like her. I like the way her voice. I know my boyfriend's like, you know, it sounds like she's crying. I'm like, no, she just have a soft voice and how it comes out. I think her voice is amazing. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I do gotta put the subtitles on sometimes so I can hear exactly what she's saying. But it's just so soft and great, and just grace behind it. She's become one of my favorites. She definitely did a song with Six Black. You know, I love Six Black.
Yeah, I know.
He's a Cancer. You know, I stand my Cancerians. And I just love this song, so I really can't wait for you to hear it. So I had found this. Actually, I've been listening to this album. What I do is I listen to the whole album and I pick the songs that I like and I put it on the playlist. So I'm surprised that I skipped over this song. I don't know what the hell was going on. Because when I said, let me go back and listen to the album, and I listened to the album and I found this song, and I was like, how the hell I forget that, miss this song? It reminds you, she only got like 8 songs on the album, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm like, what the hell? I missed this song? Okay. So I really can't wait for you to hear it. All right. Are you ready?
I am.
We'll be right back, you guys.
We'll be back. Hey guys, we're back.
We are back.
Okay. This is your song. Go ahead and instruct us, lead us through.
Oh my goodness. It feels like a little bit of little house music ish or whatever case, but it's still a little soft, like a little soft little dance ballad. It's kind of in that sense or whatever case may be. And I'm just really enjoying it or whatever case may be. So I think he might be my relief. So I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
This is just so good. I really want to hear your thoughts because I got so many. I want to hear your thoughts.
I liked it. I thought it was cute. It's it kind of gives me that whole era of the whisper queens, I call them. You know, the Tinashe's, the Janae Aiko, that kind of situation
I am so
with how
sick
she
of y'all.
sounds.
You need to stop saying the whispering queens. I'm so
That's what they
over it.
are, whisper queens.
Girl, whatever. I'm so over you.
That's what they are, whisper
She
queens.
is not a
And I'm not
whispering
going to
queen.
change how I feel, and I'm not changing how
Girl,
I.
I ain't got to change how you feel. I just know whatever you said wasn't correct. It's not correct. It's
You
out of
even said
order.
so yourself. You said them up, and then you got to put subtitles. T,
I said
as
the
I
way
said,
she.
and that's all I
No,
got to say.
I
That's all I
said
got
the
to
way
say.
that she sings it, or whatever the case may be. I said because she has a very soft voice. That's what I said. Don't try to take away what I said, girl. I know what I said.
If you say so.
So let's be very clear about that, boo boo.
If you say so.
I don't say so. I know so. I just told you that. But it's one of my favorite songs. It gets me gay. I don't know. When I heard, it, I was like, oh, this is some gay shit. Like this is like so gay, like real gay. So that's why I fell in love with it. Oh, so let's get to our next song.
Yeah, it was cute. By the way, like I said, it was cute. I would listen to it again. But yeah, it's cute. Go ahead. I'm ready. Next song.
Okay. So you gotta introduce it, girl.
I sure do. And guess what? I'm about to.
Well,
The next song. The next song, since I still am on the assignment, I'm doing what needs to be done. The next song is from this little small movie. I don't know if the girls know this movie. It's
they know what it
underrated.
is.
It's from this is Disney Channel, the DCOM. It's that DCOM era. Remember those?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those. It's called Get a Clue. It stars canceled and features Brenda Song.
Hold on,
Yeah,
wait. We canceled Lindsay Lohan.
yes.
What she do?
You don't remember when she tried to kidnap those kids, assuming that they were being.
Oh, Lord, I gotta watch that video. I forgot all about that. Oh my Lord, Lindsay, what the heck is wrong with you? That was a funny ass video.
It's not supposed to be because she was trying to kidnap those kids, but it was funny, especially when that lady decked her, and she was, oh, oh, Lindsay.
Oh my God, that was so hilarious. What the hell is wrong with people?
Oh, Jesus.
So we canceled her. Oh yeah.
Well, because of other things. She's done some other things, but let's just.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. I remember that. She was like, "Come with me, no, come with me." And I was like, I was trying to find out why she was there in the first place. Let's be very clear about that. So that was one thing.
She owns a club out there. She owns a club out there.
Wasn't she supposed to? No, she was filming a reality show.
Oh wait, no. Wait, doesn't she? Wait. I forgot where her club is.
Reality show. I don't know. I don't know. I think that was like in another country. There.
It was.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, yeah, but I know they said she was filming a reality show and it was supposed to come out, but it never came out. So I guess they must have dropped it. Maybe after that. I knew that was around the time when she had that club that happened. That's so hilarious. Oh my Lord, that girl did do that. She was like, oh my goodness, come with me. They was like,
Okay. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying hard. Let's just get to the song. Let's get a clue.
It was from that movie. I forgot all about that. Because I
know about
Lindsay Lohan in a long time.
The funny part is that wasn't even going to be the first thing I said, but that was the first thing that came to my mind, and now I can't stop thinking about it.
Because we was really rooting for Lindsay Lohan. Because we
all were.
We loved Lindsay Lohan. Like, we really was rooting for her. But then it came to a point that, again, we was like, yeah, the paparazzi is messing with her. But then we came to a point like, girl, Lindsay, you just got issues. Like, you are not trying to get over it. It's like, girl, we're trying to be that. Then your dad and your mom on top of that. Just you like, oh, girl, you got too many accessories.
Y'all all just thrown off. All of them was just thrown off, girl.
Yeah. So it was too much. It really was. And we was trying. and I think I just felt that shift, and it was like the whole America was all on board with this to the point, like I said, she was rooting for her because paparazzi kept on following her, and she kept on, making excuses of why she's doing what she's doing and stuff like that and everything. And even Raven kind of said something. I think she said something about those kind of girls in general, is that you got a whole scandal and then you turn around and you go to the popular club or to the best restaurant in town that paparazzi gonna be there, and then you be like, oh, I don't want to be taking a picture, or I don't want to be seen. But it's like, that's what you're doing. You're going to these places. So yeah, so I remember like she was doing it for years, and I kept on saying, "Come on, Lindsay, like we want to see more of you." We wanted her to be that girl because she was that girl in Mean Girls. We wanted her to be that Scarlet actress for our time because we grew up with Lindsay Lohan. So
We
the
did.
millennials really fought for her, and then it
We
came to a
did. We
point.
really, especially the gay ones, especially the gay ones.
Yeah. And it came to that point, like 3 years in, it was like, girl, because Brittany eventually left or whatever. Because remind you, Lindsay was already in the scene before Brittany came in the scene of being on the club scene. So once Brittany left, and let alone Paris was slowly fading out of it, Kim Kardashian was still there, but she was kind of doing her thing. And then it just became the
Yeah.
thing, girl, you on your own. Like all these other girls doing bigger things or whatever the case may be. Because you came into a situation where, again, Paris is an Aries. She got money coming in. She don't always have money. She ain't gonna never be broke. She don't want for nothing. Nicole Richie, same thing. Britney Spears, she already made her money. Kim Kardashian, she went to go build her empire. You still there. I'm lost.
All right. Yeah.
I guess, girl. And I was over it, and everybody else was over it. So when she was in movies and stuff like that, no one went and supported. For as I know, like how she had that fan base behind her, that everything she touched it when they saw. But even though they said good luck, what was it? What was it? That movie about the lucky thing? I wanted to see it. People saying that wasn't really that good. Just my luck.
What
the movie
game?
she did with Chris Pines.
Oh, I haven't seen anything from her. The last movie I saw from her was the pregnancy one. The pregnancy pact or whatever it was called, where the person this person faked a pregnancy for some reason. I think it was a news article or something like that. And that was the last movie I've seen of Lindsay Lohan.
Girl, what movie is that? What the hell?
It was like on Lifetime or something. It was my sister wanted to see it. That's the main reason I ended up seeing it.
That's crazy. I don't remember that. I know it was okay because we know she did some other movies too. She had did
that movie with the porn star. She did a movie with a porn star, and she did that movie where she was supposed to be Marilyn Monroe. I think it was Marilyn Monroe.
Was it? No, it wasn't Marilyn Monroe. It was how you doing, baby? It wasn't Marilyn Monroe. It was, what was her name? It was the one who played Cleopatra.
Oh yeah, her.
Hey, thank you.
It was her. Oh, what she did White Diamonds, girl. Elizabeth Taylor.
That's who it was. That's exactly who it was.
And I good. A lot of people was like it wasn't good.
Yeah, we was like, girl, because I don't feel like she really recovered from the stuff that she been through. I would say, I don't think she really.
In a sense, it's kind of like with singing or whatever case may be. Like you need to be in the game for a minute so you can really evolve your craft or whatever case may be. Because she's transitioning from being a teenager to a point of being an adult actress. at the end of the day. And when she's doing that transition, it's like you need to be a little bit more in the game and
Right.
developing yourself and stuff like that. So we hope the best for Lindsay, but we're gonna get into the song, you guys. Are you ready?
Uh-huh. I'm ready.
All right. All right, we'll be back. Be right back.
We will.
Be a vision.
All right. You
Hello.
guys, we're back.
We are back. We're back. We're queer
We
and
just
we're here.
wig. We just saw mine, which is Get a Clue. It's by Simon and Milo. I've never heard of them outside of this. I don't know if they're still doing music or not, or what's going
Mhm.
on, but song that they had that I know of. Let me clarify. That I know of. That I know of. I don't want to say it's only song they had and you know,
Okay.
but yeah, I still like it. I would still listen to this song. It's actually still cute.
The funny thing is, I think I probably heard this song before. Let's be very clear, because, well, yeah, I believe I did, because in the sense, I think that came out. What year did it come out? Let's be very clear. Hold on, you guys. I'm so sorry. I got to do a little.
Uh, what year did it come out?
I'm about to find it right now. Okay, it came out in 2002. So yeah. So I remember it
Oh,
did
okay.
come out, but I don't know why I never got into it. I think at that time, I think I was into other things, because I remember it was a big thing when Get a Clue came out, because for one, it was Lindsay
Yes.
Lohan and stuff like that. I know my cousin watched it, so let's be very clear, because she was a very strong Lindsay Lohan fan. So
So
Get a
was I.
wig. I was too. I mean, I like the Lindsay Lohan, but I don't know why I couldn't get into it or whatever case may be. Because I think at that time I was kind of iffy with Disney or whatever case, may be, especially as their I was watching other things at that time, so I was kind of iffy with them. I don't know why the hell I was beefing with Disney for a little bit on certain things. So
Mm.
I know it was a big thing or whatever case may be. And then at the time, girl, I ain't gonna even say what I was about to say. Um, So I know I
Wig.
seen that. I know I had to have seen it, because I know in the point I was watching Disney Channel, but I just didn't want to watch that movie. So yeah, but it's cute. It's very very cute. I like it. It is 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's be very clear about that.
Well, that's the just the video version. The version that's like the actual song is longer.
It is.
Mm?
Oh, girl, I'm gonna have to go and check that out.
The actual song is like 3 minutes.
I'm gonna check it out.
Wig. But yeah, I remember this. I remember because I remember they played Disney used to play this every chance they could get because they were really heavily advertising it. I remember it was, like you said, Lindsay Lohan and also, Brenda Song. We love Brenda Song. We do love
Dude,
her.
I don't know why it is. It's just Brenda just give you that cool thing. Like it's just like girl, Brenda, you know how she do it, or
Exactly.
whatever the case may be. I was so happy when they had gave her the that movie Wendy Woo, or whatever the case may be.
Same.
I just love when they give points of showing people culture, and I think one thing we really didn't have a lot of is a lot of the Asian community on Disney, and them like giving them a shout out to their culture. And the funny thing is to even bring that up with culture. They had a thing that someone was doing where he was going around asking white people what was the best movie to represent and describe black people, and they couldn't really
Hmm.
say nothing. Some did say Black Panther, but that was it. That was it. And even when it was giving us a hard time about Black Panther, like it was an all black cast and just black everything, let's be very clear. It's sad that we only got one movie that really
Yeah,
showed us we ain't really going through no trauma. We just, people out here doing our thing and stuff like that. That's sad.
it is.
It's sad. Cause not don't we not saying that they don't have black people in black movies. I mean in movies, just in general. But mainstream, like like hitting those marks all over. We don't.
Hmm. Yeah, we don't. I think it's just, um, I think it reminds me of like they had a Jeopardy situation where on Jeopardy they had something about Black culture and no white person wanted to touch it. And then when that was all they had, they knew nothing.
Hmm.
And I remember that happened ages ago. That's been a couple years or so.
Yeah, well,
You
it's
know?
been a
So,
thing. It's been a thing
yeah, it
that
is.
it's not taught in school. And I think they was talking about it on The View, and it was like, well, the issue is that they don't know nothing about Black people. They don't know about, things that they done to build America. And Homegirl
Right.
was trying to finish like, well, they don't, but I had research on my own, but she's like, that's the point. That was volunteer work that you want to do on your own. This wasn't taught to you that it was mandatory for you to know about these people. That's the issue that we're having, that you don't know, because in white people minds it's as if we were just slaves and they done everything. Like they built this
Right.
country, they made this country, and that is an issue. That is a problem.
Right.
That's what they're advertising all across the globe, as if we didn't do nothing. I'm tired of it. I'm sorry, you guys. I know we were talking about music, but this is how it goes on this show. We be all over sometimes. But
We
we're gonna put a
we
pin
do.
in it, and we're gonna get to my song. So, is there anything else you want to add?
Oh no, that was it. I just wanted to bring that up. Yeah, I do remember Wendy Wu. I also wanted to no, I do want to bring this up actually. I did thoroughly love that. I don't know why I say thoroughly like that. I did love that when it came to that show, Sweet Life, Brenda Songster was Ashley Tisdale's character.
Mm-hmm.
But they was like, what if we do something different? What if we make Brenda Song the heiress? Because the role Brenda Song applied for was actually Tisdale character. She was supposed to be her.
Mm.
But they was like, let's let her be the heiress and see how that works. I think she did a great job. I think she was perfect as London Tipton. I loved
She
her as
was.
London Tipton. She
We
was
can't
fun.
see we can't see her as nothing else, and it was good to have at least a minority on top
Right.
or whatever.
Also, I really loved her and the what is his name? Mr. Mosby. The actor
Mm-hmm.
that played Mr. Mosby. I loved him
But
as
something
Mr.
did came
Mosby.
out about that, or
What?
whatever case may be. Someone had brought up. It was like, why is it a point? Because Mosby was, I think his parents was African, if I'm not mistaken. It was from Africa or somewhere, probably Jamaican or whatever case may be. If I'm not, you can correct me in the comments. And they were saying that it was sad when he was saying their names or whatever case may be, his mom name or his dad's name. And the point that it was like the audience was laughing. It was like, why is it funny when they're saying something that is a culture name at the end of the day? And it's like, why is that funny?
Right.
Why is that a punchline in a sense? So that was definitely brought up, and I think it's been a lot of things that people been going into past shows, because I remember one thing was it was talking about Austin Powers with the Asian girls. That was a thing. So it was a lot of things that people have been talking about. It's like we don't want to deal with that no more. Like when it comes to
Right.
culture names, is that it's a funny joke, because it was like every time he said anything dealing with his country, where his parents was from and stuff like that. I don't know if he was from there, but even if so, it was a punchline, it was a joke. It was laughed at.
Right.
And we can't have that.
Now I have to probably look into it and see what you're talking about, but I don't remember. I know I don't know if his family had like odd names. From what I'm looking at, his family didn't have odd names. They were regular, regular names. But then again, my idea of regular and somebody else's idea of regular might be different, essentially.
I have to find a video. I hope I can find a video and send it to you where what it was
Oh yeah,
talking
please
about.
send it to me so I can look at it.
hmm All right, well, we're gonna get to the next song. I know we got a little heavy on you guys. That's just what we do. But
We
we're gonna get into the next song. Our next song is by Kelly Price. It is called "Mirrors, Mirrors." It's one of her. That was the title of the album, and this was the song for the album as well. And it's really great, and it's one of my faves. You gotta love
Mhm.
Kelly. Kelly can sing. Kelly is one of those girls. Girl, she sings. She don't. She sings. She
Remember
puts
that
it
girl that
down.
said that was on Catfish? Okay, you remember that girl with Catfish?
Oh yeah, when he said the fat Kelly Price girl, that baby, come on. She was like, "Let me help Kelly." Well, okay, and I don't know if that's helping her out, but it giving a little talk to her name, if that makes sense.
It does. So, but yeah, I do
Mm,
love Kelly Price. I don't know if you remember, but when I told you that story about how Whitney Houston had to cuss out somebody because they was talking to Kelly and they told her, "Yeah, you got to calm down with all that singing because you can't outshine the star. You can't outshine Whitney Houston. This is about Whitney Houston." And so Kelly was like, "Okay, well, let me do that." And so, she had to start. She was like, "I was trying to sing." And she was like, and Whitney was like, "Why are you singing like that? Why are
mm-hmm.
you singing like that?" And she had basically told her why. And so Whitney cut some people out, girl.
Mm-hmm. As she should. You want the person doing their best on the song at the
Let
end
me
of
tell
the
you something. Whitney was very much about this isn't a competition. I want all voices to be shining.
yeah.
And I stand that from her where she was very much supporting the girls. She was always supporting the girls
Yeah, I think the
whenever
point
she
is
could.
what Whitney, we knew that she was sick. Let's be
Hmm.
very clear about that. We knew Whitney was sick, but I think the point is we never developed as Whitney being a bad person at all. Because Whitney was that girl. Whitney did have a talent at the end
Yes,
of the
she
day,
did.
and she had that voice. Let me tell you, I didn't really care for Whitney, but I couldn't deny her voice. Yeah, I
Right.
didn't at that
And that's the
time when I
point.
was
That's
younger.
the point.
Until I got older, that's when I was
You
able to
couldn't deny
respect
her
her.
voice.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
the voice is there, and she's just that girl, and just the way she does it, it's just the grace that she has and stuff like that. Don't get it twisted. She gets hood. Don't get it twisted. I think you like that too, okay? Because I think when she
I
was at the BET
still
Awards and
to
when
this
she acted
day
a
watch.
fool, and people was
Oh
like,
yes.
"Yeah," she said, "Hey, that's my part. You better lay low." She gave them the look like, "Oh yes."
No, no, no. I'm thinking about that time when she was ready to come and see Whitney. No, not Whitney. When she was ready to come and see Wendy Williams.
Oh, girl, wig. Girl, you talk about me all the time. You don't know me because you always talking about me.
Ooh, I don't know if you saw this, but Mariah Carey like called in and she threatened Wendy Williams as well.
It ain't surprising. Wendy was a mess. The
She
point
was a
is, Wendy she definitely is part of pop culture. Wendy, let's be very clear. But
yeah,
we know Wendy to be
absolutely.
messy. They're like, girl, Wendy, girl, what did Wendy say? The
Yeah,
question is what she didn't say. That's what it
that's the
is.
point. That's where you go with Wendy. You're like, oh, what did she say? What makes you think it was her? Come on now.
Well, anybody knows Wendy. They was like, y'all, this is television, Wendy. Y'all see it. Y'all didn't hear her on the radio. That was a
Oh yes,
different
everybody says
thing.
that. Everybody's like, she is so calm compared to how she was then.
Okay, they were like that radio. You know the group Total, which is going to be on this show, you guys. It's called what is that show called that they're on?
Oh, dang, I don't remember the name, and I just
Because one of the
down the
singers
tab.
from it, one of the singers is going to be on there. I think it's Encore. I think it's called Encore, if I'm not mistaken. It have a bunch of girls that's on there. That's actually we talked about it earlier, actually, and
Yeah,
she's
from
going to be on it.
different girl
So,
groups
hmm
from
and they're
the
supposed to make an
80s,
album.
90s,
Yeah.
80s to the 90s, and the early 2000s,
And they got
because
Aubrey
Vanity
O'Day
Kane was
on there.
early
I
2000s,
like
right?
Aubrey O'Day. I don't know why I like
Vanity
her.
Kane was early 2000s, right?
Yeah, Daniel Kane came out in 2000 and what they came out in 2005. I know that for sure. That's when they came with
Okay.
they had the television show. I think
Ooh,
they may
girl.
have dropped the album in 2006, and I remember it was a thing about that because they didn't know that people was gonna really buy the album, so they only
Right.
released a
But
couple
I
of
don't know why
albums.
they were surprised. Girl, it was good. They had good music.
They it really was good, and I like that they got into their little own little thing and stuff like that. So she's gonna be on there as well. But Total, they was outside because Whitney kept on talking about them. They was outside waiting for her at the at the studio. So they had Wendy pulled up, and they was outside waiting on her or whatever case may be. So
Oh,
the
I
husband jumped in.
heard.
Mm-hmm. It was like, girl, we'll mess you up.
Wendy said,
You know how Wendy
stay in
is.
trouble.
She did. She ran
Yeah.
that mouth, but she is a part of pop culture. Now, I'm not saying that a lot of things she did was right, but was it messy? Yes. Look, if you're gonna do some stuff, at least let it be messy and good, where we can be like, "Girl, that was wrong." I still gotta watch it, but that was kind of funny,
It
or whatever the
is.
case may be.
Yeah.
That's all we be asking for these web series we be watching, these web reality show. It's like just be funny and good with it, At the end of the day, so. Yeah, but we're gonna get into the show, you guys. I mean, well, into the into
Song.
the song. All right, we'll be right back, you guys.
All right.
Okay, you guys, we're back.
Hey guys, we're back.
Yes. We just finished listening to the song. It's definitely one of my favorites. Kelly Price is definitely, she's definitely a good throwback. Let's be very clear. She was
Yeah.
definitely in the '90s and she in the little early 2000s or whatever the case may be. And she wrote a lot of projects
She
as
did.
well. Like I said, this song was just like one of my favorites. It's called Mirror Mirror. We already went over that. It's off her album called Mirror Mirror. So, and it's just that girl. It's basically her singing about asking the mirror mirror, like, well, it's asking yourself just in general, but you get the metaphor and as the point of the truth of the song. I mean, of what she's saying, of the metaphor. You're looking in the mirror and you're talking to yourself. Is this man gonna love me? Is he gonna care about me and stuff like that? I'm not gonna lie, 8 out of 10, he may not. If you got to question that,
Right. He's not.
really. I
Yeah.
don't I don't remember anyone that I really felt that if I had to really ask that wow. I don't know. I think the person, if you really have that question, that I think that's the point when it's really that this person really is not gonna love you how you want to be loved. And a lot of times it's sad, but sometimes it's just true. I'm not saying people don't change, but definitely at the time when I got into the song, like I said, I don't know. I think once you get older and you guys, when you fall in love, and if I listen to it, I've been in love, music, you can really feel it more than when you feel it when you're a
Yeah.
kid. Because with your kid, you just you go along with it because it sounds good, and you can probably get some
Although,
feelings from it.
although it's certain songs. It depends on the song. Certain
Yeah.
songs you feel it even if you've never been through it. Like, when I was younger, a girl, I was feeling that potential breakup song. I never been in a relationship, but guess what? I understood.
Okay. It reminds me of Rihanna when I had Rihanna. I remember it was like my soundtrack of 2005. I mean 15, which was
Hmm.
Rihanna, and she had Unapologetic. This is before Anti came out, so that album already been out, but I never really cared for that album. So it was that album, and it was the soundtrack for 50 Shades of Grey, which was a very good soundtrack, by the way. And like I said, after I was dealing with this difficult guy that I was dating at the time, that music helped me so much, and it just gave me everything I need. And I was like, why was I sleeping on this Rihanna song? And I don't know why I played it back. No, I was working at night. And I was like, let me put this on or whatever case may be. So I put the album on for Rihanna, and girl, I was over it. And I was like, I was sleeping on this album, and the album came out in 2002. I mean 12, and it took me to 2015 almost. Either the early parts of 2015. I think it is the early parts of 2015. that I'm finally getting into it. So it was everything. So it was definitely good to have that moment with it was great to have that moment. So what you I'm so sorry I didn't went to something else. What do you feel about it?
I'm finally glad you let me say something. Wig. I've been silenced this entire podcast. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
Girl.
I loved it actually. I thought it was cute. I feel like we were robbed of a music video. I feel like we were robbed.
Hmm.
Um, and I don't know if I can forgive her for that.
Well, she had some other singles,
I'm
but
kidding.
yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
this definitely would have been a good fairy tale kind of thing. She could have really played around and had
Also,
fun with this
also
song.
the fact that Kelly Price is one of those like premier gorgeous faces.
Hmm.
She would have been amazing in like a fairy tale look. Look at Kelly
Yeah,
Price. She would have been amazing in a fairy tale look. She would have been perfect in that.
as Cinderella or never know. Girl could have flipped it around and just been. Well, no, that ain't Cinderella. That's not Cinderella. That's Snow White. So it's Snow White.
True. But I
Yeah.
mean, listen, you can take creative liberties. It's not official, so you can be whatever. She can be like, "Oh, I'm the Little Mermaid." All right, Kelly, you go for it.
Well, the funny thing is, I wish she would have probably, if she would have done it, I think she should have been the evil stepmother because I think in the end the stepmother was lacking love, and I think she wanted more from the gentleman that she was dating. So I think that could have been something. That could have been something like that, or whatever the case
Okay, that would have been interesting.
may be. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
She would look
probably.
good in that. She would have looked good in some other looks. I think, yeah, she would have been. This would have been it. She could have turned it. But it it with the industry is how the industry is, and we get what we end up getting. Like not to say
Mm-hmm.
that I'm disappointed by any of her other projects or anything like that, but just more so like I feel like we kind of limit our artists are kind of limited
Mm-hmm.
in what they can and can't do, basically. So,
Absolutely. Well,
but
we
yeah,
can.
I liked it. I thought it was cute. I would listen to it again. It's one of those when I'm in that mood to listen to that a certain type of like early 2000s girl sound. You know what I mean? Like a
A soft ballad.
90s, late 90s, early 2000s kind of sound. I think this would
Mm-hmm.
be on that list. This would be on that list. Not think. I know this would be on that list. I had to
Well, fun
correct
fact:
myself.
when I make my playlist, I usually do new music I'm getting to, and I add a little sprinkle, a little old school. I don't know why I do
Yeah,
that
you
because
have
it's like
to.
I need a little something, something. You
You
know,
have
it
to.
it
You
gives you
have
a
to.
point of a freshness of where how music has evolved, and definitely how the old is a classic. So I normally do that with my playlist. I'll put something old in there, like a couple of songs, like 4 songs that I really haven't listened to in a long time, and it just
Right.
just revive it. So I always do things like that. But let's just get on your song because we've been looking. I'm sorry, I do apologize. It was definitely my fault. So let's get into
Girl,
yours.
you good. We know you just silence the girls. That's what you do.
Well, somebody got to do it.
Um, okay, now I this was a random pick, but I don't know. Do you remember in Bring It On was flirting with that guy, remember? And she danced to that song. And it was like, I'm a cheerleader and you're not. Remember that?
When
On which one was it? Bring It On with Hayden Panettiere. You remember that Bring It On, right?
Yeah, but girl, I haven't watched that in so long they didn't remember the soundtrack. Let me
Okay,
correct
so
that.
it was a scene where the evil girl that was in Hayden's previous team was flirting with Hayden's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
so she did this very provocative dance to this song. And it's like I've been trying to find this song for the longest because I just wanted to hear it again because I'm like, am I into this song? I don't know. But yeah, so I picked this song out of random. It's called I'm a Cheerleader.
Okay.
wig, and it's a cute little bop, I guess. We'll see. It is sung by Erica Williams and this guy named Marcus Hicks. It's called Cheerleader. It's from the Bring It On soundtrack.
Well, let's get into it. You ready?
Yes, I am. Well, hold on. I'm ready.
Okay. Ready,
Wait,
set.
wait. We'll be back, you guys.
Oh, girl. Y'all hearing our process on how we listening to it? Okay, yeah, we'll be right back. We're back.
Hey, guys, we're back. Back from our unpaid sponsors. You know, just we starving.
Oh, I don't know about all that, but let's get into it.
We So yeah, this was the song. Do you remember the scene or no? Still,
I think I probably have if I see it again, but I think the point is I don't remember the song. Like, you know, if you haven't seen the movie in so long, you're not gonna remember the music. But once you get into, oh, girl, I didn't hit my knee. Girl. Ooh.
You good?
Oh, shoot. Girl. Hurt the hell out of me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, they hurt the hell out of my knee. Jeez Louise. Oh. Okay. Whew. It still hurt, but okay. Yeah. So I haven't So, like I said, I haven't remembered this part basically. So, well, I remember the part if I'm not mistaken. I think there was at prom and she was dancing. I don't know. I don't know. I think it was probably that. So, but I like the song. The song is very nice and cute. It's definitely for that time when it came out. Yeah, I mean, it really is, and it's really, really cute. It's just a song that you can just play, you know, dance with. You know, look, when you just want to wig it out. That's all I gotta say about it, but it's cute though. Hello? Hello?
You have anything you want to add in?
Oh, girl. No, not really. I mean, I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was cute.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like it's one of those just dance out, which call them. It's definitely funny for a road trip. You know, something cute to put on. You know, you bob your little head or whatever case may be. I'm talking for the day and
And
age.
keep everybody awake.
Mm-hmm. Like, girl, you remember this? Girl, wait a minute. You know, one of those definitely, yeah, that. So, you know, that's how I feel about it. But it's pretty.
Yeah. All right. Now we're going to your last pick because that was my last pick. So we're at your last pick.
And mine is Florence the Machine. She is one of my favorite artists. Well,
Mm-hmm.
as a group, so, but you know, Florence. Well, I think it's Florence Welch.
Yes, it's Florence Welch.
And it is "Wish That You Were Here." Mm-hmm. It's a great song. It's really, really good. Great song. And I can't really wait for you to hear it. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Yes, I
All right.
am.
All right. We'll be right back, you guys.
All right, we'll be back. Hey guys, we're back. So tell us a little bit about you with this song, and then I'll give my opinion.
Well, definitely, it's basically about a person being far away from. So it's pretty much like when you're on tour or you separated from a person and stuff like that. And I think it's just on the sense of feeling connected with the person, regardless of how far you are, and you just want to send your love to them. It's no matter how far you're gone. I just wish that in some kind of way I can send to you, or whatever case may be, that I'm here, or whatever case may be. So it's more so of that, and it was definitely a beautiful song for me at that time. Especially with the relationship I was going through, or whatever case may be. I know I'm a Cancer. A lot of times, my music can be revolved around a relationship. And I remember that I want to be close to him, and just tell him that I wish he was here and stuff. I wish I was there. Whatever case.
Right.
Whatever. Thank God I'm over that. But
We.
it's definitely a beautiful song. I love it. The vocals are everything. It's just such a beautiful song. I just love Florence, and how she harmonized, and the way I love her voice. It's a strong instrument, and she's definitely one of my favorite singers that I definitely stand. She's that girl. And she ain't invited to the cookout because we don't have no white people invited to the cookout at the moment. But she will get a to-go play. She will get to go. She can come to the gate. Okay, she can come to the gate.
Weird.
We ain't letting her in, but she definitely get that to-go play.
I
So,
guess so.
so tell me how you feel.
It was cute. I did enjoy it. I'm not really the biggest Florence fan like that, but I can respect her artistry and enjoy her music. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Okay, girl.
Mm-hmm.
First you fight about, are you finna fight me about this too? Girl.
It seems that these are every artist that the 2 out of
Huh?
3 or I mean, out of 5 orders you have an issue with it. I have whatever.
Girl, let's not do that.
And I never said Trey Songz was my favorite. What the hell are you talking about? I just said I liked that song and I
Remember
thought he
how
was
you was
cute.
acting up with Little Romeo? Remember how you was acting up with that one?
Little Romeo, girl, come on now. I was not acting up over Little Romeo.
On that song. Remember when I had picked that song? Yes, you
I
was.
wasn't
Thank
acting
you.
up. That's a lie.
Okay, girl.
You're making it up as you go.
Editors, and by editors I mean me. I want you to rewind the tape.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I was right. You
So
were
this
doing the
is
most.
kind of wrapping up our podcast for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the music. We do a lot of these, so we do
Mm-hmm.
music shows and definitely movies as well. And we like to review them and stuff like that. So we have some more things coming to you guys. It's gonna be, amazing. So I'm really excited.
Same. I had fun doing this. It's kind of reminiscent of reminiscent, whatever, of what we used to do. We used to do the share, where we would share with each other some things that we liked, send it to each other, and be like, "Girl, So I enjoyed it. We have to do it again next time. I just want you to have, understand the assignment first. That's all I ask. Because guess who understood the assignment? Me. Guess who didn't understand the assignment? This girl.
Yeah,
And guess
you.
how I knew? Because the first song you played was Trey Songz, and I was like, so what soundtrack is that on? You, none. Okay, then. That's how I knew.
Okay, girl. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't want to hurt nobody's
Mhm.
feelings. So thank you
But you got to
guys.
go right now. See you.
Mhm. Absolutely. Haven't tried it.
I did try. I did. Weird. All right, you guys. Adios. I am. Oh Lord, by the way.
And I'm Todd Home.
And we're tired of said we're ready to go now. Today.
Mhm.
Soon. On delay.
Oh, girl. Man, you know I'm
We.
so... Okay, let's
All
go.
right, y'all. Bye.